Right. Hello and welcome back to Hunt Showdown. So, I've been messing around with settings, so I've cranked up the desktop audio and it should be a bit clearer to hear the game this time because again it's the first few times I've been recording this, so I'm still kind of playing with the audio balancing, and especially in a game where it's rather important I want to get that correct. Not only that, I think last time when I reconnected the headset, yeah, again, if you remember, it cut off the audio. I think it continued to then use my microphone from the freaking PS5 controller. So, last episode, if the audio quality was a bit weird, it's because it was attempting to record the entire episode via the PlayStation 5 microphone. I'm genuinely surprised how half decent I still sound through that, but it does create these irritating clicking noises every now and then as I basically press like the touchpad and things on the controller. So that was a bit awkward. It is now set for specifically the microphone, not just the default audio device in OBS. So fingers crossed, we shouldn't be having as many technical issues, but yeah. This time, now this is an old loadout. I can almost tell how old a loadout is. It has been a long while since I've gone in with Spectres and the Dead Ringers here, and then been playing around with trip mines. That was a long time ago that was kind of one of my go-to meta builds. It's still very good, there's nothing wrong with it, apart from I would argue that I'd probably these days prefer to take a sawn off and maybe a long rifle, because I've got a bit more accurate at the game since. I had a funny moment as well just before this game. You might notice one of the characters in the roster's changed up now. I had a couple of games with my brother prior to recording this. We had a decent game where we went in, we had a bit of a fight, didn't get the bounty, but I managed to tag one of them and they ran away to the extraction while I was able to revive my brother, and then we just made it out having gotten a few scrapes and bruises and recovered our health, but just got out of there without losing as characters. But then in the next game afterwards we just got blown up by a frag bomb. We were killing a hive and some armoured zombies, and we couldn't hear them lighting and readying the grenade, and suddenly this bomb just drops between us and it insta-kills us both. We were dead within about 2 or 3 minutes. And the annoying thing is we'd been looking around because we know that that place we'd spawned in, there's often other spawns there, and we specifically looked over and waited a few minutes, and God knows how it happened, but it did. But then in the one after that, with this guy, and why he's rank 13 now, I'd accidentally still got the join with teams of 3 box ticked, and we ended up getting in a game and actually we actually killed a trio by ourselves as a duo when I'd accidentally left that button on. Wouldn't normally go and do that, but yeah. So that was interesting. But today we'll be using our next level 40, and this is Yevgeny Litvin, who Yevgeny sounds like a very Russian name. He does not look very Russian. Maybe he's like, second cousin or something moved over there from there back in the day or something. I don't know. Anyway, got a fair amount of perks on him, of course. Been a level 43 this one. Now I think it's 600 XP per level at this point. So we'll probably need to get, like the last game, a few kills and a bounty to be able to do this in one fell swoop. So keep that in mind. We may or may not be able to. We'll see. I'll give it a damn good go. I'll say that much. Let's see who we can get. So our partners, we've got, when we find someone, while we're waiting though, so our loadout, so the dead ringers, in fact we'll just see what we've got here. Ooh, 2 leveled up people, one with a shotgun and a Mosin, one with dual pistols and a bow. This is a good team. So of course they've left. Why would they stay? God knows why they just suddenly split, but okay, that looks like a pretty good team then. We've got some good variety in the weapons and everyone will leveled up a bit, and now we've got... that's dubious to me. I'm gonna leave that. 2 people messing around with bows and dual pistols and things. That sounds... I'd want someone with a rifle to complement the shotgun. So, we get a short penalty. We have to wait for to get a new roster. New pair of people can join. Who we've got? Shotgun and pistol and rifle. Okay, they're level. They've got some... At least we won't get a penalty for having left or anything. Let's try again. I think we've just had him, yep. And we've got a rifle. He's leveled up though. We've got 2 leveled up people. They're not bringing... They're bringing a good enough loadout. Nothing spectacular here. We've got 1 rifle on the team. 2 shotguns and a bunch of pistols. We have got a fair few tripwire mines. It should be able to cope. We should be alright with that. Everyone's readied up. Everyone's rank 3 matchmaking, so it should be alright. I'm happy with that. Anyway, the pistols we've got here, these are the Lamat pistols, if you ever heard of the gun. It's a 9-round revolver from the Civil War era. And the interesting thing about it is as you can see there, this tube underneath the barrel. Yeah, that's a second barrel. So that's a shotgun barrel, and in the centre of the drum, there's actually a 20 gauge shotgun round that fits in there. I think like back in the day, these were all like powder charges that fit in the gun, and it didn't use conventional ammo that we see now, but obviously in the game they've modelled it as such as to do that just for the sake of you. Obviously they're not going to put an entire animation of you making like the little powder wads and things. They're just... But very good gun because it has a secondary fire that fires shotguns. 2 of these acts basically as a double barrel if you need it to, but it provides additional ammo for say a regular big full-sized shotgun that you can take. So I'll have additional ammo available because all ammo shares a pool if it's of the same ammo type. So we should, with that in mind here, should have plenty of... the issue we're going to have here is trying to push at longer range. We don't really want to do that. We want to be in the thick of it, assaulting the compounds or defending them directly. The guy with the double barrel, that thing that's pretty beastly. Nice budget shotgun. Very respectable. It is faster firing than mine, but has less than half the ammo capacity in the magazine. So that's the issue. But it is very formidable, and it costs a fair bit less. Mine tends to be a bit more reliable and has a larger magazine capacity, but again, the disadvantage, it not being a double barrel, it being a pump action, you know, it's shot, pump, that sort of thing, and you can get killed on the pump by someone who's, say, maybe using dual pistols, for instance. Another disadvantage can be that when you reload this, you lose a shell, but we've got the bullet grubber perk here, So on guns that would normally lose a round when reloaded partially, we get to keep the round. Got him. There we go. Where's the clue? Oh, this is a boss. Can you see in the top left, the boss icon is pulsating? That means you're at the boss layer. It pulsates white when you're at the boss layer. It pulsates red if there's other people here with you. And Scrapbeak, I wouldn't say he's weak to shotguns, but they're definitely powerful against him. I think the things they say he's weak to are typically, he's got this like big backpack on that acts as armour that protects him against hits. So usually you want things that are armour piercing. Long rifle rounds and things are pretty good. But it looks like someone has brought a sticky bomb and just blasted him with that. Ow. That hurt. We'll get a full heal when we kill the boss, so just want to make sure there's no one out here about to shoot me. It looks like he's going to die to burning. The interesting thing with the Scrapbeak boss here, Big Birdie Boy, is basically that like the whole idea is that he's this big hoarder, and that's why he has this big backpack on. But as you do damage to him, more and more of it drops off until there's nothing there. But the character speeds up and attacks faster as you do this. However, it drops loads of loot as this happens, so Scrapbeak will just drop more and more loot as it does this. And then you can use that afterwards, and it's pretty good because now the disadvantage is that there's no loot in the entire area. So here in Seven Sisters Estate, there's no loot whatsoever. You'll not find any ammo, you'll not find anything in any of the boxes in the area. But, there's a big but. What you will find is that though there's no loot in the area, as I mentioned, he'll drop it all as you kill him. Which means, when you've defeated him, the boss layer that you're now defending from enemy teams now has all of that loot all in one spot. It's as if you've gone out around the area and just pulled all the useful items into the room with you. So it makes him really easy to defend. The problem is if you blow him up or burn him, so kill him with fire or by exploding him, he will not drop that loot. So as you can see, it says damaged by fire or damaged by explosives. That's because we've killed him in a way that is not, it basically destroys the loot, so it's no longer beneficial to us. I'm going to place some trip mines. So we'll ping that for the other person. I heard a gunshot then. Ping, there we go. Fire there. We can kind of put it to side-ish, can we maybe? There. Let's hope they don't step in them, because if they do, they will immediately die. And just in case I do, I'm taking my anti-poison shot. Get me COVID vaccine injected. Make sure I don't die to that while I'm here. Right, let's see how screwed we are. Okay, we're pretty screwed. We're pretty screwed. Pretty screwed. There's at least 6. So, half of the lobby is around us. I mean, we've made it out of this before. We made it out of this last time. But I'm sure as hell not leaving this room. Ooh, get back. He did not get back. Get him up before they push that. Back. He walked into it, didn't he? Ow. Can't really see that well there. Yep, that's why I didn't do it. Don't walk in front of the aim. What? Oh, shit! Fuck. It didn't revive and he got a headshot. Lucky piece. Did something else hit me? I got double hit by something then. And he's camping the corpse, of course he is. That what guy on the stairs is run all the way around to there. Unless it's just the same skin. Get him, get him, get him. We're gone. We'll see what happens. So, Sawyer he's revived one teammate. I think I can honestly blame that one on stepped in me damn traps. I pinged him. I said it to him. I couldn't have been more vocal that, hey, I am setting some traps. Please do not stand in them, and the annoying thing is, he was walking up that way. He would have got to the stairs and died had the other person not been messing around in the damn traps. Just pissing about in the damn traps. Don't. And then the other guy revived him without clearing the wire. You know, they're deadly for a reason. Let's have a look. They revived one of their teammates. How are they doing? So the other team that are out there... Ah, is this just a duo? They're at the bottom of the building looking to push in. Though it looks like someone's thrown something flammable there. They're going to have an hard time pushing through that. They're probably going to have to find a different route. Oh, they've got one of his teammates. They've got the other one. Ooh. What's he gonna do? He's above you. One's realised, the other hasn't. Ah, so they came around through that door and got him. Yeah, that's the clever play there. It's looking at you, pal. I'll use my wall hacks to find him. Stares at him as he gets shot. He didn't get them in a single hit like he did me, so I was very unlucky with that. You know, the time he shoots me, straight headshot, first thing, snaps it at me. While I'm trying to revive my teammate who just tripped over the death trap that I specifically told him, please don't step in the giant death trap. Where's he gone? He daren't leave. He's realised it's a group of two. If he drops down there, he'll lose his last health bar. You know, well, the one on the far side, he'll lose that little health bar if he jumps down there. Yep. He's a one tap from a rifle to the chest now. Is that? You are kidding me. Hang on. Spectate. I can't swap. That's it. Everyone died. Everyone in that lobby died. Every single person in that lobby has died. They all went for one bounty when there's two available, and they all died. Hell of a result. Jesus Christ. That is nuts. I will say when you're looking at these, I think the timestamp you'll find is not a giveaway as to whether or not it's a successful run. I'll tell you that now. These games can be anywhere from 5 minutes to 50. And yeah, moments like that. Christ almighty. So, Yevgeny Litvin. One game off of retirement. Every single person in that lobby just died. That is ridiculous. We traded, we got two. I did my part, at least one of them were mine. That one in corner. Yep, so they all kill. So they battled us in there. That's the other group. Or maybe maybe the spectates just glitched out or something, because none of these players were available to view. So there were definitely 4 other people. Maybe the spectate just glitched out. It happens. Again, I say it's a bit of a dodgy game with the being on CryEngine, and there's some issues with it still. But anyway, Next we'll be playing as Larona's heir. The interesting one with this person is they originally started with a Spectre, so it was worth buying Bullet Grubber for them as a perk. They have long since, I think last game or the game before, I managed to kill someone with a Spectre to get them into the level 40s, and they had a Crown and King, which I don't need that perk for anymore, but this is a significantly better shotgun, best one in the game. So we'll be going in with that, and a few bombs of our own. So join me for that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.